Hi guys, welcome back to Football Unscripted, and today I'm going to be discussing Arsenal's transfer news and some stats of the players that we've signed and are going to be signing. Let's kick things off then with a massive welcome to Gabriel Jesus, who is now officially a Gunner. It's been given the here we go by Fabrizio Romano. I'm excited about this one as it adds quality and depth into the squad going into the upcoming season. Let's kick off then with some of his stats in the Premier League of the last 5 years. Last season he played 28 games, got 8 goals and 8 assists. In the 2020 to 21 season he played 29 games, got 9 goals and 4 assists. In the 19-20 season, his best season recorded at Man City, he played 34 games, got 14 goals and 7 assists. So that one really is his standout season for Manchester City. And obviously if he's coming into Arsenal and giving us those kind of numbers, it's surely going to put us up the table from where he was last season. Because if you score more goals, you get further and further up the table, you get more points. It's just that simple, really. The 2018 to 19 season, 29 games played, 7 goals, 3 assists. And the 17 to 18 season, he played 29 games, got 13 goals, 3 assists. So some steady numbers there, really. And I think you've got to look at them and take into account that it was a bit part player for Manchester City. A lot of them games played there are off the bench, not accumulating the most minutes over the past 5 years. And his goals to game ratio, like I've said previously, is one of the best in the Premier League, just short of Thierry Henry and Sergio Aguero. So you've got to take that into account. That's very good. In the Champions League, he's actually got a very good goal scoring record. He's got 20 goals in 38 games. So a goal in every 2 games, basically. That's quite an outstanding record, really. Just these basic stats here then, guys, shows how much he's going to come in and improve the team. Not only this, but he's a pressing monster. This guy does not stop running after the ball. And nowadays in the Premier League, that's what you need. He just fits Mikel Arteta's plans so much, really. A number 9 who doesn't stop running after the ball, can be creative and can put the goal in the back of the net. So for me, it's the biggest signing of the summer. I don't think we're going to achieve bigger than that, even though I said there's links with Rafinha and that. I just think Gabriel Jesus is the player we needed to identify the most, really, and out number 9 full of quality. So I'm very happy about this one. Good business by Arsenal, and well done to the board once again. Secondly then, people, let's welcome Matt Turner to Arsenal Football Club, who has been announced this morning. I think with Bernardo on his way out the door, it's something else we need, and for 7.5 million, you can't go wrong, really. It's not a signing like Gabriel Jesus that excites you and makes you want to jump and scream, but it's a signing that shows you the board are being very proactive and are finally awake in the transfer markets. For too long, this football club has been a sleeping giant, and it needs to be brought back to the promised land. Arteta has said that Matt is an experienced goalkeeper who will bring high quality to our squad and was great in the MLS. These signings are good for the squad, really, as a strong winning mentality has been introduced, and it looks like Matt brings that with this quote from the man himself. I'm coming to push him and become the best goalkeeper I can become, while also making him the best goalkeeper he can become. And that was a quote on Aaron Ramsdale in the number 1 spot at Arsenal. So that right there tells you a lot about Matt. Right there, he's coming in, he knows he's the number 2, but will push Ramsdale for his number 1 spot, and that's what it's all about, really. If you want to be one of the best teams in football, you have to have 2 to 3 quality players in each position, pushing each other for the starting place in the most healthy way possible. And it looks like the board and Mikel are doing that. Matt has taken to Instagram to present himself to the fans, and with this quote here, maybe the worst kept secret ever, blessed, grateful, honoured, proud, humbled, and every other emotion. Your support over the last few months made me and my family feel right at home. Let's get to work. So clearly he's very excited to join us, but I believe he is an Arsenal fan himself, and that's why this move is so special for him. He's had a good couple of seasons in the MLS. I just think, like I've just said, it's just a good signing, really. We need backup with Bernardo possibly on his way out the door. Bernardo has been a great servant to us, but Ramsdale came in and just shown that he's a better keeper, and he just fits Arteta's bill more. Someone that can play with the ball at his feet and ping them balls long to the forwards. So yeah, Matt Turner's coming in. He's bringing that mentality. He's going to push Ramsdale for that number 1 spot, and hopefully a bit of healthy competition there in the goalkeeping union. Next then, guys, just to touch on the William Saliba situation. Obviously, earlier in the window, he himself confirmed that he would be staying at Arsenal next season. And today, Fabrizio Romano has also confirmed that with this. Rumours on loan are wide of mark, and Arsenal board and Arteta both count on Saliba as part of the team for next season. Being told situation could only change in case of crazy bid. Arsenal trust him, keen on discussing a new contract. So yeah, one for a while has been a bit of a rocky situation really. With the interviews last season when he was at Marseille about not getting a game and stuff, is just one that I personally want to stop hearing about. And hopefully we do see Saliba in red and white next season, fighting for a position and fighting for the badge. I think Saliba is a quality player. You know, he's been known to be called the Mbappe of centre-backs. Maybe that might be a bit over the top, but I think he's so young. We bought him for nearly 30 million quid, I think. He's got huge amounts of potential. And obviously, you've seen last season he made it into the French League's team of the season, I believe. So yeah, Saliba's got that potential there to be a top centre-back. And hopefully he just gets on, gets focused, doesn't listen to all the noise around him, and just wants to be a part of this massive football club and take us back to where we belong. Nothing more to say about Saliba really. Just that quote there from Fabrizio Romano. On to Rafinha then, and I know he is a player that I have touched on a lot, but the reporters are discussing him the most as of late, and it's one of them ones where everyone's feeding off each other. People are saying one thing, and then people are counteracting them with another thing. And yeah, reports last night that he had blocked all Premier League clubs speaking to him and was only focused on Barcelona. Straight after that, there was many other reports from various different reporters saying that the previous statement wasn't true and that Rafinha's camp is still open to Premier League clubs and Arsenal are still leading the race. I have a quote here from @DaveMaga on Twitter, an Arsenal OG, who if you use Twitter, you'll know has confirmed many Arsenal transfers before any reporters such as Ben White, Odegaard, Willian and more. The quote says, despite late interest on Rafinha, the deal is 99.9% done and could be announced as early as Tuesday. So if you know this guy, you know he's got some links from Arsenal somewhere deep into the club. So personally, I am excited and I am taking his word on this one. It is a massive statement to come out with. He's saying that it could be confirmed by Tuesday, so by the big report. I wouldn't say confirmed by Arsenal by Tuesday, but by the big reporters on Tuesday. So I am looking forward to this one. Rafinha, I believe at this stage, from everything I've read and seen, that we will get it done, and I hope that we will get it done because it's just another massive signing, another big, intense statement from Arsenal Football Club. We are moving quickly in this transfer market. Normally over the years you've seen Arsenal take till the end of the transfer to get even just sometimes one player in. Like that year we signed Peter Cech, what a disgrace. Some of the transfer windows under Arsene Wenger, and I'm not blaming Wenger, I'm blaming the board, were just an absolute joke. The man was never backed. I believe if he was backed, we'd have seen much better things from him. But now we've got Mikel Arteta, his undergrad, and they clearly know this is the man. They believe in him, surely. 3 years now at the club, I think, or 2.5. And they spent this. If they spend 200 million, there's someone that'll be 350 million they've spent on Mikel Arteta and his shopping list. So yeah, it's massive intent from the board, and they're clearly showing the fans to believe in this manager, and that's why I still do. That's why I've still got a bit of hope in this manager. I think he is good. Yeah, so I'm excited about everything that's going on at the minute at the football club. The positivity and the connection between the fans and the players, the manager. Everything's just going great at the minute. Something that I haven't experienced in many years as an Arsenal fan. So yeah, excited, and hopefully Dave is right on this one because this is a massive signing, massive news. He is the guy to look to for these kind of things. He doesn't tweet much. If you go on his page, yeah, quick shout out for him. If you go on his page, there's not a tweet since the West Ham game, and now he's just came out and dropped this, and he's done this before. So this is massive news. That's all then really, guys, on the Arsenal transfer roundup. Jesus is confirmed, Matt Turner's confirmed, William Saliba confirmed that he is staying unless a massive bid comes in for him, and then obviously Rafinha is still one that's looking like it's going to get done, but might not just as yet. Just a quick little touch on Lisandro Martinez, still just the same thing really. Arsenal do appreciate the player. are very, very interested, as well as Manchester United. It's going to take around 40 to 50 million to get him over the line. We did put a £30 million bid in for him previously in the transfer market. That was rejected, so hopefully we go back in for him. I think 40 to 45 million will get it done personally, and obviously that's a big signing. Just get them wrapped up, get the Tielemans deal wrapped up, forget about the transfer market, get pre-season started, ready for next season. Top four will come in. Liverpool, Man City, you better be looking over your shoulder. Hi guys, I'm back with a final touch-up on Lisandro Martinez. Mike, I think it's Voige, I don't know, you might have to correct me on that one, might be wrong. Reporting that Arsenal are putting a £40 million euro bid for Lisandro Martinez, and this is big news. It's being confirmed by Fabrizio Romano, so still trying to get more deals over the line. It's quite good as well, because if we manage to get Martinez, Man U are also obviously looking to sign him, but we disrupt their plans as well, because Ajax have made it pretty clear that they're not willing to sell both Yuri Timber and Lisandro Martinez. So we're disrupting a rivalry's plans in the transfer market and getting our own done as well, with a player that we really appreciate. So yeah, it's big, big news. Thank you guys, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
Around your finger, dizzy from being spun.